What is that one thing that your teacher says that immediately makes you go?
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no.
But you did this for what?
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
Why?
Exactly, group project. What is a group project if there isn't one person that takes all the responsibility and maybe all the work? I've been through enough group projects to realize something. One of the biggest reasons that some teams fail isn't because they're lazy, it's because they don't sometimes communicate properly. So here are a few things that help me coordinate with my teammates much better. First tip is set clear expectations from day one. Don't wait until 2 days before the assignment deadline when everyone suddenly remembers that the assignment exists. The day the project is announced, make a timetable, the list of requirements, which day which part is going to be done and when is the deadline. Sometimes people lack clarity of what to do, so when you put these things in group, everyone knows what they have to do for the project. It makes things much clearer. Make everyone promise indirectly that they won't ghost each other. You can put polls also. Polls are really helpful. If everyone says yes in the beginning, then it's much hard to disappear later. Tip 2. Divide work by capability. Sometimes you might think, I have to distribute work equally to everyone, but it's not true. Divide work intelligently. Different people have different skills, different strengths. So make sure when you are dividing work, you divide accordingly. Ask your teammates which work they want to do, because it's not about how much equal everyone is doing. It's about what part they are doing, how comfortable they are doing the work. Some people might be good at compiling, some people might be good at getting photos, some people might be good at research. This time too, use polls. Polls are really helpful and people prefer it more than typing, is what I learned from my experience. Having everyone contribute something is much better than having people not contribute at all. Tip 3. Check in with people regularly. Text them personally, especially the person who has gone suspiciously quiet. One thing that I've realized that even though we have a WhatsApp group, people tend to ask certain things personally because there are some things that they want to have a one-on-one conversation with. Adjust with them. At least they are doing the work, right? We should definitely encourage them to put things in the group so that other members also know and it doesn't end up being simply one-on-one. Remind them that the group exists. But also, if there are some things they don't want to tell openly to everyone, then you should be the space that they want to express their thoughts. Other times, you will discover things like, have you done your part for tomorrow? Tomorrow, I thought it was for next week. Tip 4. Don't become everyone's rescue plan. This took me a very long while to learn. There were times where I wanted to finish someone else's work just so that the marks stay safe. But eventually, I realized that if you are there to help them, if they know that you are there to help them, then they will be very less responsible about their work. Sometimes I had to let things be incomplete till the end so that at least when they realize that they are not going to be helped, then they would contribute to it. Sometimes I even had to say, like, we wouldn't include your name if you did not contribute any. It kind of sounds strict, but accountability matters. It's part of teamwork too. Tip 5. Make people feel that their work matters. It's not fake motivation, it's not flattering. Every small task contributes to the final project. Whether it be research, presentation, as I said, images, drawings. If you remove even any one of them, the final project won't remain the same. When people realize that their contribution really matters, they will be ready to take responsibility for it. Tip 6. Appreciate people. Once they have done the work, acknowledge it. A simple good job or thanks, that was really helpful are words that are really encouraging. People are much willing to help again when they know that their contribution actually is being recognized. Tip number 7 is quite important for you as well, which is don't forget yourself. Group projects can be quite stressful. Be kind to yourself. You would also realize that experience teaches you a lot. It taught me a lot. Initially, I was so not good at coordinating with people. I had to run behind them to convince them to do work. But in the end, I learned some tactics that helped me, and maybe these will help you too. Whether your group was amazing or completely chaotic, you are still learning skills that are far beyond the assignment. Communication, leadership, conflict resolution, networking. Because in the real world, nothing happens alone. Everything happens through connection. Now, one disclaimer is most of these things are in the context of school or college assignments. But in corporate jobs, it's quite different. Some of these tips are used differently because in corporate, you are expected to cooperate. Ideally. And if after all of this people still refuse to cooperate, which is as less as the percentage of germs that your sanitizer can't kill, then just use a magic word. Teacher!